And let's just also get you more news coming in. And this is the latest as far as, there was a body of a first-year-old student pursuing human resource program at the Tata Institute of Social Sciences. Sources have said that the student's name was Anurag Jaiswal, and he was living on rent in an apartment where his body was found. The angle that the police was earlier probing was of ragging, but they have ruled out that angle whatsoever. They are saying that this perhaps looks like an overdose of alcohol that perhaps has led to the death of the man. We have Anuj joining us. Anuj, what details do you have for us regarding this case of this student's body that's been found in the institute?
The most important detail at the moment that is coming to us is the fact that the police has categorically refused the rumors that were doing the rounds before, that ragging played an important part as a cause of death of this first-year student from the Tata Institute of Social Sciences. Later we see that the police also claimed that the place where he was present when the party happened, there were close to 100 to 120 people present there, all of them expected to be students. And then the police had conversation with a lot of those friends, a lot of those people, and then that was the basis on which they refused the fact that ragging might be one potential cause. And they've rather stated that it is the alcohol overdose which might have played part in the death of the deceased here. We see that what we know since yesterday is the fact that he went out to party with a group of friends on the outskirts of the city, and when he returned back in the early hours of Saturday, he was feeling quote-unquote sick or ill, and the next day, while the rest of his roommates in the rented flat woke up, he did not. And then when he was taken to the hospital, he was pronounced dead by the hospital authorities there. Now, of course, the exact reason will become clear once the post-mortem is done, but the post-mortem is delayed because they were waiting for his family to come down from Lucknow. That is the place of origin of the deceased and his family, so they'll be coming down to Mumbai, and then the post-mortem will take place, which is likely to happen later today. And once that is done, not just the cause of the death, but also the nature of the death will become clear, which according to the police at the moment is accidental death in their reports.
Right, Anuj, getting us all the details so far as the case is concerned. Thank you so much for joining us with the details. So that angle as far as ragging is concerned has completely been ruled out. Now let's just get you the very latest when it comes to the case from Badlapur, and the accused is expected to be presented in court this afternoon. Do remember this Badlapur case in which a team that's been led by Aarti Singh also visited the school and questioned the staff there. So the questions have been raised in regard to the case. The accused is expected to be presented in court this afternoon. He will be brought to the court under heavy police security. The family, including his father and brother, was summoned by the special investigation team on Saturday. And we have Anuj back with us. Anuj, get us details of what time is this case coming up in court?
This court might come up in the case in the afternoon, any time after 11 a.m. We see that the individual, the accused here, Akshay Shinde, was presented in a local court in Kalyan, which falls in the jurisdiction where this entire incident happened on the 21st of this month, where he was given a police custody till the 24th. Yesterday was, of course, the holiday, and hence he's been presented in the court again today. Meanwhile, in the last 5 to 6 days, important developments have happened, not just as far as the investigation is concerned, but also on the political front. But mostly as far as the investigation is concerned, we're seeing that the SIT committee has pulled up its socks and has tried to do a multifaceted investigation in this case. They've interacted with a lot of people in the Badlapur city where the school is present, and also in the village from where Akshay Shinde's family has come. The family earlier, which was under the threat of getting attacked by the locals there as the angry mob was trying to attack the family, was later summoned by the police, especially his father and his brother, and they were questioned at length. The house of the accused was also visited by the SIT committee, and a panchnama was done in the presence of the accused brother. At the same time, a team, as you said, a team led by Aarti Singh, under whom the entire SIT committee is functioning, visited the school, and they're also conducting investigation there. So all of these investigations investigation in the school with the family and even with the neighbors will be presented in the court, and the police will demand for an extended police custody of Akshay Shinde later when he is produced in the court today.
Right. Of course, this is in regard to the janitor of the school who had taken these two 4-year-olds to the toilet where he sexually assaulted them. This is in connection with that case that came to light last week, and it is the massive protests that were then seen in Badlapur of the Thane district in Maharashtra, with thousands of people blocking roads and railway tracks and clashing with the police. Anuj, we will keep tracking that story and coming back to you for more on that. And switching tracks to some world news now. And hours after 100 Israeli warplanes swooned over the southern part of Lebanon, taking out thousands of Hezbollah missile launchers in what was called a preemptive strike. The Middle East braced for an expanded attack that could involve Iran and its allied Malaysia as well. The assault started about 5 o'clock local time and was based, as far as the officials are concerned in Israel, on precise intelligence that Hezbollah was about to fire thousands of missiles at northern Israel as well as drones at a key intelligence center just north of Tel Aviv in retaliation for the killing of its commander in July of this year.
לפני 3 שבועות אנחנו חיסלנו את הרמטכ"ל שלו, היום סיכלנו את תוכנית התקיפה שלו, נסראללה בביירות וחמינאי בטהרן. צריכים לדעת שזהו צעד נוסף בדרך לשנות את המצב בצפון ולהחזיר את תושבינו בבטחה לבתיהם, ואני חוזר ואומר, זה לא סוף פסוק.
We have been concerned about the conflict escalating into an all-out regional war since October 7th, and we have worked round the clock with partners and allies, moving military assets, engaging in intensive diplomacy, both publicly and privately behind the scenes, to avert that outcome. We continue to work to avert that outcome. And our hope is that the events of last night do not spill out into an escalation that leads to regional war.
And of course, Netanyahu there saying that this is not the end of the retaliation and of military action that's taken place by Israel. We'll keep tracking the story and getting you all the details. For now, we're slipping into a very short break.
Get the magic of the best working for you now.
Link your payment cards once, collect rewards forever.
Stay informed and entertained with the new and updated NDTV News app. You can watch all our channels live, listen to podcasts, read breaking and exclusive news from around the world and more. Download the NDTV app today and get access to the best journalism and storytelling on your smartphone or tablet. The NDTV app. News that matters to you.